In the past 1 month, one AI project became a perfect example of everything that can go wrong with AI that acts on its own. Here's what happened. Over 30,000 computer systems left wide open to hackers. Hundreds of fake plugins that stole passwords and login information. A $16 million fake cryptocurrency scam. Security experts calling it the dumpster fire. This isn't just theory or made-up risk. This is OpenClaw, formerly called Clawdbot, a free AI tool that runs on your computer with full access to everything. What happened to OpenClaw is a warning for all AI tools being built right now, including ones from big tech companies. Today we are explaining what actually happened, how it failed, and why you should care even if you never use OpenClaw. OpenClaw started as Clawdbot, created by developer Peter Steinberger. After some legal issues with the name, it became OpenClaw. Unlike ChatGPT or Claude that run in your web browser, OpenClaw runs directly on your computer with real power to do things. They can access all your files, run commands on your computer, connect to your email, calendar, and messages, act on its own without asking you first. Think of the difference like this. ChatGPT is like a calculator. OpenClaw is like a program that can access your bank account. That's the promise, a smart assistant that can actually get things done for you. And to be fair, security experts said it was groundbreaking and really impressive. But when something is this powerful, it can also be really dangerous. In late January and early February 2025, everything fell apart at once. So what went wrong? Let me explain it chronologically. First, there were fake plugins with hidden malware. ClawHub is the online store where people share OpenClaw plugins called skills. It got flooded with malware. Security researchers found 341 malicious skills uploaded in just a few weeks. These were not traditional computer viruses. They were tricks disguised as helpful tools. Skills with innocent names like Gmail Manager or Calendar Sync would trick users into running harmful programs, steal passwords and login information, connect to servers controlled by hackers. Because these look like normal text instructions that the AI follows, users didn't realize they were dangerous. And second, there were over 30,000 open systems. Security companies scanned the internet and found over 30,000 OpenClaw control panels that anyone could access. No password, no security, they were just open. That means API keys, conversation histories, login credentials, and access to files, all sitting there for anyone to take. And then the third one is the $16 million scam. Here is where it gets really messy. During the name change from Clawdbot to OpenClaw, scammers hijacked the project's GitHub and Twitter accounts for just 10 seconds while the creator was transferring them. They created a fake cryptocurrency called Claude, hyped it up to $16 million, then sold everything, causing it to crash 90% and wiping out people who bought it. The creator had to publicly say it wasn't real, but the damage was done. Even if you never used OpenClaw, scammers were using its name to steal money. Also, there were security warnings from experts. The Verge published OpenClaw's AI skill extensions are a security nightmare. Palo Alto Networks, a major security company, asked if this signals the next AI security crisis. These are not random bloggers. These are professional cybersecurity companies sounding the alarm. But what actually went wrong? Well, there was too much power and no safety net. Most AI assistants just write text. OpenClaw can actually do things. It can read and change your files, run commands on your computer, connect to the internet, access saved passwords. If a normal app gets hacked, attackers might steal some data. If OpenClaw gets hacked, attacker get your entire computer, passwords, files, and everything. And because it runs in the background all the time, one bad command can sit there waiting and run later with full access. Security researchers found exposed passwords for AWS, OpenAI, and databases just sitting in the open. That is not a small bug, that is a design flaw. And then there was no checking of plugins. OpenClaw gets its power from installing community skills, basically add-ons that give it new abilities. But here is the problem. These skills are just text files with instructions that the AI will follow. There was no review process, no security checks, and no safety limits. So attackers made skills that looked helpful but had hidden bad commands. connect to this server to sync your data really meant send your passwords to hackers. Run this helper script really meant install a backdoor, because people trusted the AI to follow instructions, they didn't question it. One security analysis found that even skills made with good intentions could be easily turned into weapons. And also, there is no line between safe and dangerous. This is the biggest issue. Normal software has safety rules. Some parts can only read data, others can change things, and other need some special permission. OpenClaw blurs these lines. A user request is treated the same as a system command. So if a bad skill says do this, the AI just does it because it doesn't know the difference between a safe request from you, instructions from a plugin, or a potentially harmful command. Security researchers call this trust model collapse. There is no wall between untrusted input and powerful actions. Once that wall disappears, one bad plugin or one tricked prompt can compromise your entire computer. And this isn't just about OpenClaw. Here is the important part. OpenClaw is not uniquely broken. It is just the first to show these problems. Every major AI company is building agents right now. OpenAI's Operator, Anthropic's computer use features, Microsoft's Copilot agents, they are all moving towards the same idea. AI that can do things for you, not just answer questions. And every single one will face these exact same problems. How do you give an AI enough access to be useful without making it dangerous? How do you check third-party add-ons when there are thousands? How do you prevent tricks and hacks when the AI has real power? OpenClaw showed us what happens when you build fast and skip security. The malware, the open systems, the scams. This isn't just an OpenClaw problem. This is an AI agent problem, and it is coming to business tools, consumer products, and developer platforms whether we are ready or not. OpenClaw is a lesson in what not to do, but also shows what is possible with AI agents. So what should you do? If you are a developer or a company, treat agents like critical systems, not chatbots. They need the same security as your build pipelines, not like browser extensions. Isolate everything. No agent should have unlimited access to files or networks. Give only the minimum permissions needed. And then check all third-party code carefully. Every skill, plugin, or integration is a potential security hole. Assume tricks will happen. Design your system so that even if someone tricks the AI, they can't take your whole system up. Don't let teams run AI agents in secret. If your team is running AI agents without IT knowing it, you are one mistake away from a security breach. And if you are a regular user, be very careful. Don't use it if you are not confident about it. Unless you really understand security and risk management, wait for professional solutions with proper safety features. And here's the big picture. OpenClaw proved something important. The future of AI is not chatbots. It is agents that can act. And agents are powerful, impressive, and dangerous if launched without proper security. The incidents we saw, the malware, the open systems, the scams, won't go away. They will get worse as more companies rush to release AI agents without solving these problems first. If you are building, using, or investing in AI agents, learn from OpenClaw's mistakes now, before you become the next disaster story. This is just the beginning. If you find my videos helpful, please comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.